Okay, so part C, we want to find all the solutions, okay, for phi in the range between 0 and 180 that satisfies this equation. Now in this equation, there's no sine squareds or cos squareds, okay, but we do have tan there. And it's important to remember the other result, okay. You know, we learned sine squared x plus cos squared x is 1, but tan is simply the same as sine over cos, yeah? So we need to remember that's what tan is. So what I would do is substitute that in, as so. Okay, now you've got this set up here now where we've got rid of tan, substituted in sine over cos. We've got a sine there as well. Now there's a couple of approaches we could take here. One way we could do is think about getting rid of that denominator. Okay, so what I could do is times through by cos phi, right? And if I times through by cos phi, okay, that cos phi there will disappear, won't it? Because essentially, I mean, I'll write it out in full if you want, make it clearer. If I times through by cos phi, I'll have to times the first term by cos phi, and I'll have to times the second term by cos phi. The cos phi's there will cancel, won't they? So I'll end up having 4 sine phi plus 7 sine phi cos phi there. Okay, so that's what I'll end up having there. Now, so we've got here an equation now which involving 4 sine here plus 7 sine cos. Notice here we've got sine in both of them, so we could now factorize. Take out the sine. So we've got here then 4, when you take out the sine there, just 4 here, and then plus 7 cos here. Okay, by just taking out the sine. And then, when that happens, okay, you can say then, look, well, I've got this times this equals to 0, which means then either sine phi is equal to 0, or 4 plus 7 cos phi is equal to 0. Okay, so you've got the two options there. Okay, it's either that 0 or that 0. Now if sine phi is equal to 0, well, we can write down the result straight away. If you think of the sine graph, to be honest, when it's equal to 0, or 1 or minus 1, I just draw a little sine graph here, just to remind myself. And where it's equal to 0 is here, and here, isn't it? Obviously it equals to 0 there, but I'm not interested in the 361, I'm just interested in those two. So phi will equal 0 or 180. So there you go, I've got my results there between 0 and 180. For this one, I'm going to have to draw my graph, aren't I? So 7 cos phi is equal to minus 4. So cos phi then will equal to minus 4 over 7. So then to get phi, then I do that. So I get 124.8 degrees. Now I only need to draw my graph between 0 and 180. Okay. So what I'll do here is every 90 degrees will be 3 like before. So I literally can stop there with that, right? So 1 minus 1 here. Now cos of 0 is 1. Check on your calculator. Cos of 90 is 0. And cos of 180 is minus 1. So essentially your graph will look a bit like this. Okay, so where it's minus 4/7, minus 4/7 is down here somewhere, isn't it? It's just more than a half, or more than a minus a half, and you just get that. You're only going to get one result, look. Okay, if I carried on going, you'd see there's another result here, but that's outside our range. So there's our solutions, okay? Only one solution, 124.8 there. So overall, my solutions are 0, 124.8, and 180.